keeping the status quo is not always a bad thing. In fact, in the case of the country's overnight policy rate, or OPR, it could help spur economic growth. On Thursday, Bank Negara Malaysia maintained the OPR at 3%, a decision economist Afzal Nizam Rashid said was the right move.
So I think what has been announced is very much within what has been anticipated by most economists, including us. I think the main reason, obviously, the global economy seems to be quite uncertain, especially in China.
The Bank Muamalat Malaysia chief economist said maintaining the OPR will protect the economy from global headwinds.
I think it's only right that Bank Negara would need to be on alert on the possible incoming slowdown from abroad. And given that Malaysia is very much an open economy in respect to the trade and also investments,
it will also boost domestic demand, he said.
At a time when we know domestic demand will be the key driver for economic growth, keeping the OPR steady is in the best interest for the country to stimulate the investment and also consumptions, which are the main pillars for domestic demand.
Bank Negara Monetary Policy Committee, or MPC, said the OPR was maintained at its present level to support the economy. Over 1 year since May 2022, the OPR increased steadily, going from 1.75% to 3%. The last increase 4 months ago brought the OPR to its pre-pandemic level of 3%. Economist Jeffrey Williams of the Malaysia University of Science and Technology also lauded the decision to maintain the OPR.
The MPC decision is exactly as we expected and is the right decision. So inflation is falling, but growth is supported by domestic demand against difficult international headwinds. So keeping rates on hold eases any pressures on domestic conditions and protects against international conditions.
Williams predicts that the OPR will be maintained at 3% until the end of the year.
Even though oil prices have risen, that will not affect inflation immediately, and the weaker exchange rate is not affected much by interest rates. So these factors are not high priorities.
Natasha Bust, FMT News.